Bahrain Bourse announced that the APM terminals Bahrain IPO are opening for subscription starting from 8th of November until 24th of November 2018 through a newly developed electronic IPO portal developed by Bahrain Clear, a wholly owned subsidiary of Bahrain Bourse.
Bahrain Clear is a closed joint stock company, and of course Bahraini, registered with Ministry of Commerce and Industry and Tourism, and also licensed by Central Bank of Bahrain with an authorized capital of 5 million dinars and paid up capital of 1 million dinars. Bahrain Clear was launched on 17th July 2017, and before that its operation used to be offered to the public through a division within Bahrain Bourse.
The APMT IPO subscription period will be open from 17 calendar days, during which potential investors can submit their applications online through the IPO portal. Bahrain Clear has developed the electronic IPO portal to provide an efficient and easy mechanism for submission of applications for IPO subscriptions.
Bahrain Clear actually manages around 33 billion securities, and this figure is that the total issued securities of all of the listed companies in Bahrain Bourse, with a value of 8 billion dinars, and total number of shareholders or investors are around 178,000 shareholders with 100 nationalities. This figure is really a significant figure. We think that this was due to an open foreign ownership structure that the kingdom is offering at this stage. The standard procedure for any investor to subscribe in any kind of initial public offering, where we call it IPOs, that investor would read in one of the local newspapers or here in the social media that there is an IPO. And while we are talking about an IPO, of course, for the time being, we have APM terminals, and which is the company has an exclusive operator for Khalifa bin Salman port in the kingdom. The IPO started on 8th of November, and it of course will close on 24th of November. So an investor would need to either go to one of those receiving bank or one of the branches to apply for the subscription. And what we have actually as Bahrain Clear offered for the first time in the kingdom, that an investor can apply for this specific IPO online. All the investor needs to do is just access the portal through Bahrain Bourse website, and with 5 very simplified steps, in 5 minutes he would be eligible to actually subscribe.
The portal will be available 24/7 for registration during the subscription period. The share allotment announcement will be made available on 29th of November through Bahrain Bourse website, followed by expected listing date and commencement of trading on the 9th of December 2018.
Bahrain Clear plays 4 main roles in the capital market in the kingdom. First of all, the role would start as a allotment agent, and that would usually comes where the primary market operations are there. The second role would be market entry, where we allow the investor actually enter the market and trade. The third main role is that we do the clearing and settlement, i.e. if an investor trades, we make sure that he pays for his trade, and then we make sure the one who sold the shares, he gets paid for his sold shares. The fourth role, which is very important, or we call it post-trade. And this role is that whenever an investor actually becomes an investor, would need to actually follow up on his portfolio. We would need to know how much he is earning, how much is his market value of his shares. At the same time, what are the prices of those shares that he owns. And the most important thing is that the entitlement. So when we say entitlement, is the cash dividend that he will be able to get on yearly basis, in addition to any stock dividends will be paid to him by a listed company.
Under the trading symbol APMTB, the IPO and trading will be open to all nationalities without any restriction, including both retail and corporate investors, and as per as the relevant terms and conditions outlined in the prospectus. In addition to the electronic IPO subscription portal, physical IPO application forms will be available at Bahrain Bourse offices, APMT offices, as well as approved branches of Al Ahli United Bank. Furthermore, clients of the brokerage units of any SICO, AUB Global Investment Houses, or BBK can also apply for shares through their brokers.
If we take this initial public offering, I'm talking about APM terminal. If an investor actually gets allocated of 1,000 shares of APM, and of course there'll be announcement of the IPO results, then the listing would be on the first week of December. I would actually have a kind of interest to increase my ownership. So if I have 1,000 and I would just follow the market price and I see that it is attractive for me, I would simply go and assign one of the registered brokers, and of course I can apply to increase my ownership during the trading hours.
APMT is the exclusive manager and operator of Haifa bin Salman Port, the only general commercial port facility in Bahrain, and handles all containerized cargo to and from Bahrain in addition to general cargo.